Hidey Ho, my peeps. I'm kicked back in my recliner. It is 10 minutes to 7 on a Tuesday evening. Wow, I have been so busy this past week, too busy to even stop and make a video. So I figured now's a good time to just kind of touch bases with you guys and let you know what's been going on. Mostly what I've been doing for the past week is working outside in my yard, believe it or not. And my working is primarily riding the little cart around and pointing and telling people, you got to mow this thing, you got to drag this to the burn pile, this pile of tires needs to be moved over and stacked over there, that kind of stuff. So I've had a little bit of help. I've done some of it on my own. The most I've done on my own, though, is raking and sweeping my front yard and doing some trimming of bushes and stuff. So I have been out moving and stretching and getting some exercise, which, the past couple weeks really is my first foray back into doing yard work. We had a very providential cooling spell. I mean, it wasn't cool, but it was a lot cooler. I think we had a day last week where it might have gotten up to 80, and that's a dry 80, so it was very comfortable. We had a breeze. It was just beautiful. And so I was out working that day. Today was hot. I stayed in most of the day. Tomorrow and the next day are both going to be really hot, 105 and 106. Then we've got another cooling trend down into the mid to low 90s. So I'm going to be back outside working again. When I went through my yard and took a look at, what needs to be tossed and what just needs to be moved around, I realized that most of the stuff that I have in piles in my yard, most of it is mine. It isn't Grant's. We're always blaming poor Grant for all the junk in my yard, but when I drive through, it's like, no, I'm not going to throw this away, and I'm not going to throw that pile away, and this other pile's going to go to the store, and I'm going to finally use up this lumber, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm being retentive about my, hoarder piles. But it has been cathartic, and it has been productive to finally get outside and start going through stuff and, making my mental and actual notes about what I'm going to do with things. When I take possession of my commercial property, which now houses a restaurant, I'm going to take possession of that around the 1st of November. Then a ton of stuff that I've been saving for no good reason will have a purpose, and it's going to go into my store. I have so many things that are in perfectly good condition that would make great, like not yard sale, but thrift store type items. Lots of, dinnerware and cookware and, just this and that stuff. A lot of things still in its packaging that I know I don't want to keep. So I'm going to do a section of the store that's kind of the thrift aisle. I'm giving away a lot of stuff. I used to have a lot of dogs, so I had a lot of dog houses, none of which I bought. Every doghouse on this property has been something I've found in a trash pile or something. So I'm only going to keep 2 doghouses, and the other 3 I'm just putting free signs on them, and I'm sticking them out by my mailboxes, and they'll probably be gone by the end of the day. So, that's what I'm doing, kind of a combination of different cleanup strategies to, pull my place into shape. I've had help from various neighbors. My son came out and just did a heroic job of cleaning for me the other day. So raking and taking stuff to the burn pile and that sort of thing. So I'm making progress, and it feels so good. But by the time I'm done, I'll come inside, I might rinse off in the shower, I'll collapse in my recliner, I'll go to sleep, I'll sleep for a couple hours in the afternoon, and I'm up in the evening doing stuff around the house, so I just forget to make videos. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing since the last time I made a video. I do have a video I need to upload. It's just a cooking video. I went into my pantry closet and I looked for my Dollar Tree stuff, and I found, I don't know if it's Suddenly salad or if it's just a pasta salad, but it's the boxed pasta salad that they sell at Dollar Tree. So I took that as my base, and then I added a few other items and made like a rather hearty cold salad, which is all that sounded good. It's just when it's hot like this, the last thing you want to do is cook. So that was kind of nice, and I went ahead and videoed that, so I'm going to be uploading that. Gosh, what else has been going on? I finally finished binge watching The Handmaid's Tale. Now I'm up to the new episodes that come out every Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow to see the next episode of Handmaid's Tale. My son has me watching Black Mirror, is that what it's called? Kind of a sort of a sci-fi, kind of X-Files sort of show, and that's been fun. Occasionally I'll sit down and watch that. And I've been rewatching Mad Men. Started all the way back at the beginning of season 1, and I will watch a little bit of that every couple of days. So those are the things I've been watching on television, although I really haven't had much time for TV. It's been, and I'm not a big TV fan anyway, but if I'm exhausted and I'm done for the day and I just want to sit and veg out, I'll gather my crochet, I'll make flowers or something, which is what I've been making lately, and I'll flip on the television and I'll watch an episode or two of something. So that's what I've been doing that way. What else? Oh, I know. Okay. I have had a couple of people say, well, what about your diet? How's your diet going? Well, my diet isn't going. About a month, maybe 5 weeks ago or so, I went through this depression. Part of it was because Grant was getting ready to leave, and I knew that I'd be alone for a while, and I don't know, the bottom just fell out of my diet. So I probably gained, I'm going to get on the scale tomorrow, but I guess I've gained about 6 pounds since in the past 5 weeks, just guessing. And so, that's not good. That's bad, obviously. But that's just the way it goes with me. If that weren't my pattern, I wouldn't be a fat person at 60. I turned 60 in November. I'm still a fat person. I've been a fat person since I was 20, and doing this thing where I'll lose weight for a while, then I'll gain weight, and I'll lose weight for a while, and I'll gain weight. So I'm trying to nip this in the bud, primarily because I'm scared to death of heart attacks and, poor circulation and all of those things that happen when you get to be my age and you eat crappy. So I need to jump back on the horse, is the answer to your question of how's your diet going, Cheryl? So, but, I have many faults and many foibles and lots and lots of weaknesses, and food and eating and stress, it's one of the big ones for me. I don't drink, don't smoke. I do eat way too much. So, anyhow, what else has been going on? I've just been feeling really good, which sounds stupid. I should be feeling like depressed and, angry with myself and blah, 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 because I'm blowing this diet thing. But oddly enough, I'm not. I'm on my feet. I'm not having inflammation. At least I haven't in weeks. Not since I got back from Nebraska a couple 3 months ago, whatever it was. I've just been feeling great. I haven't needed any kind of walking assistance, no canes, nothing like that. I'm on my feet. I'm slow and wobbly, but I am on my feet. So yeah, that's what's been going on for me lately. I'm going to continue on along this path of working outside until Grant gets back, and then when he gets back, we've got like lots of organizing and things we have to do with, you know, the stuff that's lying around. But I've even kind of got a mental handle on that. I sort of know where things need to go. So if I had a couple of people come over and say, hey, you know, we want to help you today, I could point to stuff and say, you know, roll these tires over there and cover them, and, you know, all these garbage cans need to be lined up over here, and blah, blah, blah. So obviously I'm feeling pretty darn good about my projects. So that's it. That's my update. And I am going to, what am I going to do right now? Oh, I'm going to get on my little cart and I'm going to drive over to Mike's because he is barbecuing ribeye steaks tonight, and we are going to discuss tomorrow's yard work and what we need to do. So I'm off to do that, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.